Good morning, YouTube. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to another episode of the Rebuild series. If you're a returning viewer, I appreciate it. If you are a new viewer, thank you for stopping by. We are getting ready to go train. 195.6 today, so lost a little bit of bloat. Happy about that. Pleased with yesterday, deadlifting back. I didn't have as much strength as I wanted. I guess I was still a little bit tired, but overall not a bad day. We've got chest today, so kind of looking forward to that, I guess. I'm always a little bit hesitant with the pec and shoulder for chest, if I'm honest, but I'm looking forward to this. So I think 68 days left in the year. I'm gonna keep pushing. So that being said, we're gonna drink the pre-workout, get warmed up, get this day rolling, try and get 1% better. So let's go. All right, YouTube, let's get this training footage review underway from this Tuesday session. So we've got bench on the agenda today for our main movement. Warming up here for our daily squat. We hit a training cycle PR yesterday with the 3-count pause front squat. Today we are going with the 3-count eccentric front squat variation. Same plan, try and set a new training cycle PR here, and then we're going to warm up for bench and move on to bench movement. So I will say I took a little bit extra time on the warm-up today. I could feel a little bit of knee pain. Don't know if it was just purely from the squat yesterday or what. I have been slacking on mobility just a little bit, so I do need to clean that up. But we took some time on the warm-up. But overall, everything felt pretty good. Body felt good from heavy deadlifts yesterday. And all that stuff, so I was kind of surprised. Normally I can really feel some fatigue on Tuesdays after Monday deadlift, and then on Thursday after Wednesday squats, but I was pretty pleased with how we felt today overall. So on to the actual squat itself. Nothing really complicated about this process, just some hyperextension, some hip adduction, and I did some standing lunges, which I think these will be a mainstay in my warm-up, where I don't feel like I need to get the hips and knees warmed up as much with, isolated movements such as, glute bridges or things like that, and just doing a more athletic move, I think is really helping the warm-up and helping me get primed to squat. But with the 3-count eccentric, we went 45 for 2, 95 for 1 for our warm-ups, and then it was into our working sets. I had thoughts to maybe try a rep PR today, but I don't know that the 3-count eccentric really pays off too well with multiple reps. So we just stuck to singles today, but everything was fine. I thought form looked good. I thought knees held up well. Everything felt fine. And this was not one, I guess, was a variation for the week that, hey, if I did not hit a training cycle PR on this one, I could live with it. Wanted to save a lot of my squat intensity for the week as best I could for tomorrow's heavy back squat. But pleased with this. We managed to hit 185 pretty smooth. I will say there's definitely a little bit more in the tank here, but this is just not really a variation that I'm just pushing very hard right now, especially, like I said, we always back squat the day after this one for right now. So this is what it is. This is more just a moderate lift, but pleased with that. So we've got 2 squat training cycle PRs. We had a deadlift training cycle PR yesterday, and from here it was on to do a bench training cycle PR. So anyone that's been following the channel for a while knows I'm dealing with some pec and shoulder issues, have been for about a year now. But overall, everything felt pretty good today with the warm-up. I think the weighted farmer's carries is really helping. I've been messing around with those a lot, but those seem to work very well with our cable face pulls as well. Flat barbell bench, 45 for 5, 95 for 3, 115 for 3 for our warm-up sets.
I mean, at this point, we were super primed from the squats and the warm-ups we did, so I wasn't too worried about that. We only did two quick rounds on our farmer walks and cable face pull warm-ups anyways. We went with probably what I would say a medium grip on this bench. It's kind of the, I guess, best middle ground. When I go wider, like towards the ring on the bar, I can definitely feel the shoulder and pec a lot more. But if I go too narrow, I just don't like the feeling of that either. So this was the grip that produced the most acceptable amount of pain, I would say. So we went 140 for 5, 160 for 3, and then the top set today following the 531 program was going to be 180 for 1 or more. So last training cycle, we hit 175, I believe. And I have lifted more than 180 in the garage gym this year, but different, kind of just a different situation. So this would be a big win for me to get 180 for reps in the gym. So thankfully we got it for 3, and it was a smooth 3, and I had more in the tank, but we just left it there. So I was pleased with that. I'm going to climb this bench mountain super slow. So 5 pounds here, a rep there, and we'll get back to above 200 here soon. From there, it was just on to our accessory work. Same thing, trying to peak these for this training cycle. So we went incline barbell, 105 for 18, which was a rep PR, 115 for 12, 115 for 10. And then we did these supersetted with high touch neutral grip lat rows. So we went 90 for 20 reps and then 105 for 20 reps, which was a rep PR. Now this is more just engaging the back, engaging the upper shoulders, all that kind of stuff, whatever you want to call it, just to get strength there. I'm trying to make sure that the amount of rowing I do is the same, if not more, than the amount of pressing I do throughout the week, just to keep the balance there. I believe for a while there was definitely a lot more pressing going on than rowing. Not sure if that led to the injury, but who knows. But we're smarter for it now. So from there, it was on to the decline hammer strength chest press, supersetted with straight bar cable tricep push downs on the hard side of the rack, the 1-to-1 ratio. So we had some training cycle PRs on both of these. On the strength hammer strength machine, 140 for 17, 140 for 12. On the cable push downs, 50 for 12, 50 for 10. So got our lunges in too. So super solid day. Really pleased with how everything felt. So we've now got two out of the 3 big days this week. We've got heavy back squat on the agenda tomorrow. So my focus is on that now, getting our personal development in and just trying to make it through the day as best I can with work being killer. So I'm super pleased with this day. This day had been giving me kind of a little bit of anxiety because I just, bench is my weakest lift with the injuries, all that kind of crap. It's just a mental battle for me. Hopefully one day I'll overcome that mental battle, but I just want to be honest, it's a mental battle for me with y'all. So we're going to wrap this one there. As usual, I hope you get 1% better. I hope you're doing well. I hope you get some small wins, and I will see you next time.